Folks, Democratic governor says party should push masks and vaccines as a matter of personal responsibility. So, I want to read this. Colorado's Democratic governor, whom, by the way, apparently has a name, don't know who that name is, what that name is, said Sunday that his party can best navigate the divisive issue of masking and vaccines by talking about them as a matter of personal responsibility. Okay. I think talking about masks and vaccines is a matter of personal responsibility as a data-driven way to reduce your own personal risk is the right way to be talking about them. Governor Jared Polis told CNN's Dana Bash on the State of the Union. When asked what his advice is to national Democrats looking to win over swing voters in areas where COVID-19 mandates have become divisive issues, as long as we are stuck in this dichotomy of mandate versus no mandate, again, I'm curious, where is anyone in power actually supporting a mandate? The only thing that we've seen, right, is like mandate or test policies. That's the only thing we've seen, either, which AKA is not a mandate. The option is get the vaccine or don't. That's not a mandate. A mandate is get the vaccine or else. You go to jail, motherfucker. Right? So, it's very strange what this like mandate versus no mandate. To me, I'm waiting for a politician to come out and advocate for a mandate because that's what I support. I support fucking strapping people down, get the belt out of their fucking closet and tie their fucking arms to the fucking sofa and fucking shit that fucking thing in their fucking arm. That's what I support. Zero people in office, any elected office anywhere in the country support that anywhere. So again, there's been no mandate. As long as we're stuck in this, there's a lot of Americans of all persuasions that react very negatively, rightfully so, to being told or forced to do something, he added. So I think it's about winning over hearts and minds, about practical steps to take to protect ourselves. Again, we have a seatbelt law in this country. If you don't drive with a seatbelt on and a cop sees you, they will pull you over. Now, we can debate whether or not cops should be enforcing that, but we do have a seatbelt law. It is against the law to not wear a seatbelt. We also have a mandate for workers in kitchens to wash their hands. Personally, what if I don't use my hands when I'm taking a shit? What if it's a ghost wipe, or at least I'm hoping for the best, right? I go in, I shit, no hands, I don't wipe, I get up, right, and I open the stall with my elbows. Do I still have to wash my hands? This tyrannical government, why is this tyrannical, oppressive government revoking my right, my freedom, and my liberty? I have liberty, motherfucker. If I don't want to wash my hands, let's assume I wipe with no toilet paper. That's my freedom, my body, my choice. And then I want to go back to work without washing my hands. You're telling me there's a mandate that tells me that I have to wash my hands or else I get fired? Are you joking? I get fired? I lose my job if I don't wash my hands? Are you fucking kidding? That is government overreach. That is tyranny, folks. That is literally tyranny. In fact, it's starting to look a lot like Nazi Germany. If you think about it. We're discriminating who is not allowed in a restaurant. Looking a lot like Nazi Germany right now. As long as we're stuck in this, I already read that. Polis has been lauded for his approach to the coronavirus pandemic, with Colorado having a low death rate and high vaccination rate months after he dropped the state's indoor mask mandate. He has also resisted reinstating COVID-19 restrictions as the Omicron variant wreaked havoc around U.S. this winter. Okay. The governor's remarks come as Democratic leaders around the country grapple with how to form policy and messaging around the pandemic as it nears its third year. As the Omicron wave recedes, some Democratic-led states are preparing to roll back their mask mandates, including Illinois, New Jersey, and Oregon, Last week, California unveiled an endemic strategy for dealing with the virus, a phase that would see many of the state's strict public health measures relaxed. Now, again, California also just recently scrapped its single-payer healthcare bill, so I'm sure they're really interested in an endemic phase that maximizes healthcare outcomes. I'm sure in California, that's great. So they're doing a great job there. Polis, when asked about whether he thinks the U.S. has finally reached the endemic phase of COVID-19, stressing that preparing for an uncertain future is what's key right now. I think a lot of states are undertaking that, blah, blah, blah. Now, again, should you push it as personal responsibility? Absolutely. I agree. It should be a matter of personal responsibility. People should feel personally responsible for getting the vaccine and wearing a mask. But also, there should be mandates. In the same way, right, that there's mandates, like washing your hands if you're a restaurant worker, right? If you don't want to go outside, if you want to stay in your house forever, go under house arrest, that's fine. Don't get the vaccine. Stay home. But if you want to interact with society, you need to put pants on. Yes, wearing pants in public is a matter of personal responsibility. It's also the law. It's also the fucking law. If you walk around with your titties out, guess what? You go to jail. Thugs, jackbooted thugs, will march in literal brown shirts, tyrannical agents of evil. The gazpacho will come in and drag you into a steel cage if you share your areolas with other people. Think about that. Think about it. COVID, right? You're not wearing a mask and you can kill other people. Right? No one's going to get killed from seeing someone's dick. You know, I'm just saying. No one's going to get killed. It might be traumatic. It might be uncomfortable. There might be a whole host of other problems with it. But guess what? You're not going to die. But if you don't wear a mask and you've got a deadly virus, an airborne virus, guess what? You might die. So don't tell me that it's tyranny to demand people wear masks as long as there's fucking clothing laws. I'm just saying. As long as I am mandated to wear a shirt at the grocery store, I don't need you to fucking cry and whine about how you have to wear a mask. Go fuck yourself. You're an idiot. And while, yes, it is personal responsibility, you should want to preserve the health of you and your family. The idea that someone, I feel like killing my family, but I don't want to go to jail, so I'm just going to get COVID, breathe all over them, and hope for the best for myself. What is the difference? I'm just asking, what's the difference between murdering your whole family with a gun or with COVID? Purposefully getting COVID, bringing it home, spreading it to your family. What is the difference between getting a gun and shooting them in the head and purposefully infecting them with a deadly virus? I'm just curious. What is the moral difference? To me, I would say the gun is preferable. Because at least with a gun, you can't go to the grocery store and kill everyone. I mean, yeah, you can commit a mass shooting, right? But you can't go to the grocery store A and kill everyone. You can't go to a grocery store B and then kill someone else. You can't go to the shoe store and then kill all those people. So as far as I'm concerned, yes, it is a matter of personal responsibility, but the government exists. I have to pay money. They steal my money via taxation every year. And yet, the government can't protect me from a deadly fucking airborne pathogen? Go fuck yourself.